Aquarius, welcome to your just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust that there is a message here for you. If you are a regular Aquarius, welcome back. Great to have you here for another reading. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Really looking forward to bringing you through this message. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear. And if you do enjoy this message, please do like, share, comment, but most importantly, hit the subscribe button. It's the one action that you can take to support the channel and keep the readings coming. So I'd be really grateful for that. Okay, Aquarius, we're starting with a couple of oracle cards. I have Inner Child and Source of Life. I'm drawn to the waterfall, and we know that for the most part, they are sort of renewable, right? They don't stop running unless, we really have a major drought. So I feel like you are working towards creating something more sustainable for yourself, right? Is it more financial abundance? Is it a sustainable and stable relationship? Something like that. But the inner child has come out, and that's relevant because sometimes inner child can be our old wounds, our triggers that arise, right, when we're, when we are triggered, when we are, like the bear is poked, and they can often take us back to, what we might have experienced as a child. And it could be like if you're trying to work on your financial abundance, like maybe you grew up in a household where there was scarcity, or parents might have said things like money doesn't grow on trees, or is the root of all evil. There's something here about what you're trying to create and move forward with, but maybe you're experiencing some blocks that could have been through what you have seen in childhood or the environment that you were in. Let's keep going. Now, Aquarius, I've got the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot here. And I'll link you to these decks in case you would like to explore them for yourself, add them to your collection. Personal readings and healings, you can find my website link down below. And you can also find me on the socials, Instagram, TikTok, for different daily readings. All right, I have got Fire Initiation. Number 9. Now, you're an air sign, Aquarius, and so we have fire coming in, which is about action. You are the one that fans the flames, right? So maybe it's about, like really moving ahead with some kind of action. Maybe there is a partnership here where you are the air and they are the fire, whether it's an employment partnership or a romantic partnership, equal opposites, but of course also bring their challenges. Now, number 9 energy can be about a fruition point. Maybe you are getting close to seeing some kind of action or breakthrough in this source of life, but there just might be some inner child work to deal with first. All right, Aquarius, what else do we have? So we're heading up the full tarot now. I always find the first card out quite telling, and it is, oh, there we go. It's the devil, it's the ego. Okay, so yeah, this is the block. This is the block, right? Now, what this can be is sometimes sticking with a familiar, right? I've always done things like this, or maybe there might be even subconscious patterns that you're running. So the ego, the devil, is saying it's time to break free from that, break free from the past, the scripts, the stories, what you've been doing that hasn't been working for you, exiting out of maybe a repeated cycle, learning the lesson and spiraling upwards. The devil can be like, maybe there's been a debt situation and you're trying to claw back from that. Maybe there's been choosing partners for reasons of codependency, ending up in toxic relationships. I don't know, it would be different for all of you, Aquarius, but I get the feeling that you're mastering some kind of lesson around this and stepping forward to new abundance. And you might be dealing with a Capricorn, a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Like, this is the fact that there is a path out of this. But we need to see things from a different perspective. This whole situation may have led you, to a place right now that's like, I would rather be further ahead or in a different situation. But awareness is the starting point, because when we have awareness, we can choose something new. We can choose change. So that's the 8 of Swords, right? And it is also giving up this feeling of feeling guilty or obligated. This is really about you driving things ahead for yourself. But there is a way forward. Reframe that. Reframe what you are experiencing. Oh, the Sun. Wow, you've got some powerful energies. Leo energy. And this is known as the trump of all the tarot, the most positive card. And it's about overcoming a really significant block, obstacle, or challenge. It is a yes card. It is a card of abundance. It's having the courage and bravery to keep going. So the sun is out. We have a positive outcome. The answer is yes if you are waiting for an answer or waiting to hear back from the source of life, like the job, the finance, whatever that may be. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ace of Cups, you are going to get your just desserts. So this is an emotional new beginning. And we talked about you maybe breaking the chain or the cycle of a familiar pattern that you either are aware of or maybe you've been running on autopilot, but it is coming to your awareness. And the Ace of Cups is this beautiful, like heartfelt cup filling experience. So some of you might be finding new love and it's somebody that's really maybe different from your normal type, but this is the cycle breaker, the circuit breaker. For others of you, this is that work career situation that fills your cup. Like, I'm approaching this differently. Either way, we have, like with the sun and the Ace of Cups, this is some kind of incredible new beginning that just really illuminates, your path here. Oh, and there's the Leo energy coming in again, and you've got a lot of major arcana, 1, 2, 3, plus an ace, which is very strong as well, aces and tens. So strength, courage, and bravery. This is a keep going energy because I think you're quite close to a breakthrough. Now, Leo energy rules the spine and the heart in astrological terms. So I always say when I see this card, it's about having the bravery to follow the call of the heart, and that is what unlocks the infinite potential. Sort of feeling like this could be, around abundance, work, career for most of you. Really wanting to get ahead, and you've really been determined, but maybe it's been like slightly unaligned up until now, and you're picking up what the universe is putting down. Like that awareness is leading you to take different actions, to do things differently. The Emperor with Justice at the bottom of the deck. We have Aries, we have Libra here, and this is just power vibes, right? I am stepping up as the Emperor. I have a vision. I'm going to take the calculated moves to get there, the responsible risks. And we talked about this feeling a little bit more work, careersy, business. And with these two energies combined, I would think this is you taking a step up in one of those departments. This could be a new contract into, team leader, supervisor, CEO, manager, starting that business, that entrepreneurial path, because maybe up until now you didn't think you were capable. Coming back to the devil, there might have been some toxic beliefs, or maybe you grew up in a time where you were told you weren't intelligent, or left-handers can't do this or that, or whatever it is, those old school scripts. I'm a left-hander, by the way. I feel like you are overcoming something and realizing that not only isn't my truth, but it's actually really not okay to be saying those things. So yeah, I just feel like the justice is yours. You are getting your just desserts. You are flipping the script. You are getting ready to receive. You're moving into Emperor mode. So I just think there's an incredible opportunity coming up, and it feels like a new work contract or the opportunity to take control, to take charge and step up in that way. The sun is out. The answer is yes. The Ace of Cups is here. It feels like an emotional new beginning in one of those departments. Aquarius, I'm going to leave it here. I really hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Explore personal readings and healings down below. You'll find the link to my website. And also you might want to check me out on Instagram and TikTok if you'd like different daily messages to support our weekly readings. And also your 2025 yearly tarot reading is here on the channel if you want to see how this energy may unfold across the coming months. I'll see you next week. It's wonderful to spend this time with you, Aquarius. I'm sending you love and magic. Bye for now.